it's Shawnee. Welcome back. So today's video is a collab with Erica Conger and Jan Vin. We are doing our monthly collab, that's what it's turned into, and we're answering 20 questions about being a content creator. Erica came up with these, I think, and so yeah. Some of my makeup is already done because I was doing something else, but I did, I think, manage to get most of my eye makeup off, so I'm just going to focus on doing an eye look. I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Eye Preppin' Set, and alright. Number one, what made you decide to start your channel? I just felt like it. No. I think part of it was wanting to see, you know, someone of my skin tone. I wanted to just see, I don't know. Yeah, just kind of was like, I should try this, and I did. I think part of it is like family and friends and stuff would be like, oh, how'd you do that look? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'll show you. Like, I would do little videos on my phone and send it to people like, this is how you do it. Or like little Marco Polos and stuff. And I was like, might as well just put that, you know, somewhere on a platform. And then I was like, I have all this makeup. And I'm the one seeing it, and people who aren't that interested in makeup are seeing it. Maybe, like, I could put it on YouTube and might, you know, some people might want to see it too. Number two, what is your biggest fear in starting a channel? I thought that, you know, I was nervous about getting mean comments. I was nervous about people being like, you're ugly. And that's the main thing. I think those are the two things I was like, oh God, I'm putting myself out there for the interwebs. You know what I mean? I didn't know if people would think it was weird that a psychologist was into makeup. I don't know. I just was afraid of judgment, I guess. Number three, is there something that you didn't anticipate about being a content creator? I would say not necessarily about the content, but I did not anticipate making such like honest, true connections with people like that go off of YouTube, off of social media. You know, I am surprised by that. And I have to give a shout out to my girl Jessa. We actually met on Twitter or X or whatever, and I think we both commented on one another's pictures and was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And then I had gotten sick and she had reached out and she was like, she was saying that she could give me some advice about stuff, and I was like, yes, please. And then I think we started texting, and I was like, hey girl, I'm about to start this channel, and she was like the first comment. You know what I mean? So that has been how many years now? I don't even know. And I just love her so much. And I've made other connections, obviously, like good friends and even folks in the comments. I like often look for your comments, you know, because I love, y'all have me cracking up. But I didn't realize that I would make so many real, true connections with people. I can say that there are several people where I'm like, we are friends, like friends, like, you know, everything about me. My family asks about you, you know, so that was, I didn't anticipate that. What kind of content do you enjoy creating? I think honestly what I enjoy the most is just sitting down and doing my makeup. No talking, no anything, just like listening to music or an audiobook and having a good old time. That's my favorite thing to create. Is there any type of content that you'd like to create but you're not sure you will? I think outside of makeup, it would probably be like clothing hauls or whatever. No, not even hauls. Like just outfits that I wear. But I'm probably not ever going to do that. But yeah, just like outfits and shoes and bags. I don't know what exactly I would do, nor if people would be interested. And I I don't know that I want to do it. So that would probably be the thing. So instead of a palette, I picked out some singles, and I have them in this Copacetic Cosmetics magnetic palette. This shade here is Sapphire from JD Glow. This shade is Negril from the Tropicolor palette from Sydney Grace in collab with Tina the Fancy Face. This shade is Adorable from Copacetic, and then this shade is Shine by SD's Destiny. All right, so number 6, what type of content turns you off on this platform? I'm not quite sure, because if it turns me off, I'm probably not watching it, you know what I mean? I will say that I used to watch a lot more makeup content, and now I don't. I really enjoy like watching news stuff and crime stuff and true crime stuff, which is interesting because, you know, I'm a trauma therapist. You would think I get enough of it at work. But I guess things that I don't enjoy, like clickbaity things or people who use a lot of filters. Yeah, people who are like judgmental, like this is how you need to do it and you can't do it any other way, and if you do it any other way, you suck. Yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff. What are your 3 favorite things about having a channel? I mean, the main one I think is being able to engage with folks. Like, I really enjoy reading comments, and I learned so much, like especially on some of my news videos where people are like, let me explain to you this thing, and I love reading people's perspectives. Gosh, what other 2 things? That's the main one I can think about. I know I enjoy, wait, let me make sure I'm answering the question. When people want to do collabs, that's pretty fun. Like getting to see how other people do their makeup and, I don't know, just getting to know folks on the platform. And honestly, maybe, I'm just thinking of this, maybe being able to like have this sort of like time capsule of where I am in life or whatever, because I don't know that I'm forever going to be doing YouTube, you know? Also, this is just, it's like a hobby, like I have a full-time job. What are your 3 least favorite things about having a channel? Least favorite things. Wait, let me look at some of the other questions to see if I should answer this one right now. Least favorite things. I think coming up with ideas, I honestly don't feel like I have good ideas in terms of what to film. So I'm just like, what am I gonna film? I think also something that, I don't know that it's really related to the actual channel, but I do put a lot of pressure on myself. I'm like, oh, I gotta get a video. I haven't done a video. Oh, what am I gonna talk about? Oh my God, I need to talk about news. I need to look at the news. Oh, that person is putting up like 12,000 videos a week. I have one. You know, like I put a lot of pressure on myself, and that's more, that's more me than anything else. And you know, speaking of which, I don't think I'll be able to put the same amount of time and energy into making videos as I have been. Like initially I was like super chill, like maybe there was 1 or 2 videos a week, and now I'm doing quite a few more, and I enjoy it, but I enjoy it more when I don't put the pressure on myself. And you know, I have a demanding job, like emotionally demanding, not necessarily physically demanding, and I just don't need to add more to my plate because my plate is full. Like I need to get a to-go box at this point. So, in the interest of creating balance in my life, I'm trying to find ways to take that pressure away from myself and just fully enjoy it rather than feeling like I have to get up certain videos or feeling like, I have to be like at my best to come on camera and talk to folks. Because I don't watch YouTube to be sad. So I don't want to come up here and be like, y'all, I'm having a depressive episode. You know what I mean? I want to just keep it, because there's so much terrible in the world and so much terrible I hear literally every day, that I just want this to be a space that's real chill and that we're all kind of having fun, So, what was the question? That's one of my least favorite things. Yes. And there's a bit of competition at times, and people are like, well, how many subs do you have? How many do you have? Oh, you need to get more. Oh, why you have so few? I'm not here for that. Listen, I don't have time. What is a trait or traits in other content creators that you dislike? That judgment piece, I think I mentioned a bit ago, like people just feeling like they can tell you how you should do things, because a lot of things don't work for a lot of people, and also it's none of your business what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't like the judgment piece. I really just feel like people should do what they want, how they want it, and as long as it's not hurting anyone and it's, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I don't like that. I also don't like, what don't I like? Traits. Okay, hold on. Y'all folks texting me. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. Like folks who are just judgmental. I don't like that in people, period. So of course I'm not gonna like it in like content creators. What is something that irritates you about this platform? Something that irritates me, I don't know if it's about the platform or the content. I don't like that people use filters and stuff, or that's the main thing, because it's hard for me to then imagine what something really looks like or how it's going to look on me if there's a filter. I also really don't like people who are super mean, and I will comment back, especially if it's a video of a person that I really like, Like, I just feel like sometimes people are, as they say, keyboard warriors, and I'm like, you wouldn't say that to my face. You know what I mean? So, especially if someone is impolite to a friend or something, let me at them. I just don't think it's worth it to just come at someone. If you don't like what they are giving, then don't take it. You don't have to pick up what I'm dropping, what I'm putting down. So it more than irritates me. It makes me really, really mad, because there are so many other things we can be like all like jazzed up about in the world, but to go on somebody's video and just make just like really mean negative comments and telling people what to do with their time and energy, I'm not a fan of that. I really, really don't like it. And I think I have learned how much time and energy actually goes into videos and stuff, that I'm like, if you made a video, if I don't like it, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to go about my business because you're not forcing me to watch it. So it really irritates me when people do that. It makes me feel like, yeah, people are trash. Is there another creator that you look up to or want to emulate? Honestly, I think I said this. I don't know if I did. I watch a lot less than I used to. I don't have the time, but I do, of course, admire Jan and Erica. I think they have such good ideas, and I'm always like, how did you come up with that? Like, I don't know. I think they just have such good ideas, and I think they're both like really passionate about doing this. And I can really appreciate that. And also, you know, I just like that. I love that about them. And I look up to them as content creators, but I would say I look up to them more as just people, as women, as mothers, as grandmothers. Like, yeah, I just really appreciate that I have them in my life. I've often like had friends who are a little bit older than me. I think it's because my siblings are older than me, so I feel really comfortable like confiding in folks and, you know, forming these friendships. I like being the little sister. What is an aspect of content creation that you wish would change? I kind of wish that more people would would use palettes that are old. Like everyone says, you know, if newer things bring more views and stuff. And I just wish that there was a focus on more of the older palettes, because I think a lot of us have like older palettes and stuff, right? And so it would be nice to see people focus on those, or focus on like technique. But I think everybody also says tutorials don't get views either. So, you know, I wish there was a bit more of that that I would change. Like, not necessarily the focus always being on what's new. Number 13. Do you feel that content creation has improved or declined since you started your channel? Just in general, I think I would say it's improved in some ways. Yeah, I think there's a bit more diversity of types of people doing videos. Like, I can really appreciate seeing folks who are not in their 20s doing looks and stuff. And I also really appreciate seeing creators of color, queer creators. So I think in that way it has improved. I mean, obviously, I think I don't know how to phrase this, but, you know, rampant consumerism that has increased. I don't know. If you could choose any other content creator to collab with, who would it be and why? I mean, well, I've already, you know, collabed with my friends on here. So who else? I mean, it'd probably have to be somebody that I'm never gonna know, actually, like Jackie Ina. I'm like, hey, Jackie, hey, girl. Jackie don't know me from Bob on the street, so I mean, whatever people say, like, she has been, I think, super instrumental in bringing women of color, people of color, more into the makeup world, and showing that, you know, we like makeup too, and representing like a different part of the makeup world that really we hadn't seen until her. And I've heard just really good things about her being very supportive of other content creators and just helping people out, and I think that's amazing. I mean, Jackie don't know me, but that would just be kind of cool. Or have her do my makeup. I'd like that. What would you like to see less of in the content creation world? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. What would I like to see less of? You know what I would like to see less of? Well, I should leave that alone. I think it all comes back down to all of the judgment. I just think we should just... Hi, Rose. Why are you down there? I don't know why you're there either, girl. Yeah, I think just the judgment piece. I would like just to hear and see less of that. And the lying. Like, people lie. It sucks. Just like for real, show what your face look like. What would you like to see more of in the content creation world? More of. I wonder if this means like content or just... Interestingly enough, I've never really called myself, I think, a content creator. I'm always just like, I do makeup videos on YouTube. I really don't know what I would like to see more of. And I'm wondering, is it beauty content or what? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that one. What is some advice you wish you'd heard when you got started? This is the advice that I get now. Like, stop judging yourself. Chill out. It's for fun. Enjoy it. And just have fun. I know that's so cheesy, but yeah, like when it becomes not fun, then maybe that's time to just stop doing it, you know? But keep it fun. Do what you want to do. Maybe do what you want to see. Like the types of videos you would want to see. Yeah. What is some advice you'd give to someone that is just getting started? I would give that advice. Like, enjoy yourself, have fun, you know, screw the haters. Don't feel like you have to do anything in a particular way. Just be you, you know? Like, I'm the same person, the same ridiculous person, whether you're watching me here or you're hanging out with me. Same thing, right? What is the subject of your next video? Girl, see, here's the thing. I don't always know. Sometimes, I've said this before, like, sometimes I just sit down and see what happens. It's probably a news video. Probably, like... Yeah, thinking of when this is going to go up, it's probably a news video. Which I'm trying to feel less like I have to do those. Because the first one I did, honestly, was just by happenstance. I had read something and I was like, oh my God, have y'all heard of this? And now it's become a thing. And so sometimes I put pressure on myself, like, people, they're not going to like that story. That story's stupid. Oh my God, that story is like too sad. I can't do that, you know? So I just went off on a tangent, which is not uncommon. But I think my next video is going to be a news video. And I think in that one, I was trying almost like a burgundy-ish red wing liner. I think I was trying that. Yeah, and then probably after that, real soon after that, is going to be my Danessa Myricks movie. Which I probably could make a movie. My Danessa Myricks review of the new Groundwork that's coming out. That'll probably be next week. And the last question is, describe your content creation experience thus far in one word. Interesting. That's usually the word I use for when I don't, like, it's complicated, you know? Like, it's been an interesting experience. There have been some things that are fun. I've learned some things about myself. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's an aspect of my life that I enjoy, and I'm glad that I have people who enjoy, like, just makeup as much as I do. But it's totally been an interesting experience, especially given that it has become such a, like, significant part of my week, my days, my months, my years. I had not expected that. So I would just say overall, it's been an interesting experience. There have been some good and there have been some terrible. But so far, you know, I'm gonna keep doing it. I can't say that I'm gonna do it forever. But I also just want to say that I really appreciate all of the support, all of the friendship, all of the comments, all of the encouragement. I just am a fan of that. I really, really like it. So let me put on some mascara and a lip. I don't know what this look is, but we're going to go with it. And I will be right back. I almost forgot to film the outro. I was over here like cleaning up. Anyways, that's it. Don't forget to head over to Jan's channel and Erica's channel to check out how they feel about being a content creator. And I hope that some of this was helpful. I also hope that you're continuing to take care of yourself. I would love it if you liked the video, and I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.